Mountain Industries has been specially produced and packaged for the benefits of the family. Made from locally sourced sorghum, Agrovita is filling. It is nourishing, just as it is a delight. Oh yes, Agrovita staple milk is rich in magnesium and other essential vitamins and minerals. It is smooth, easy to prepare, and you can enjoy it with any soup of your choice. Egusi, Ogbono, Edinkaiko, Atama. Mouth-watering delicacy. You can also use Sono Agrovita to bake bread, cake, and other confectionaries. Enjoy Sono Agrovita with your family. Sono Agrovita, quality products from Sono Mountain Limited. Sono Agrovita, the healthy family's choice.
Guys, what we're basically doing today is to search for the tastiest biscuits ever on the playground. Are you guys ready? Yeah! The search starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Sona biscuits are rich in flavor, nourishment, and excitement. Grab a bite today.
Do you want to be saved? Do you want breakthroughs in all life endeavors? Then, join Pastor W.F. Kumoyi, the Superintendent of Deeper Life Bible Church worldwide, on The Truth, every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. on NTA Abeokuta Channel 12. You can also watch us on Star Times Channel 103 or on our social media handles. The Truth. It promises salvation, life-changing prophetic utterances, and liberation from bondage. Make it a date every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. for life-changing experience with Pastor W.F. Kumwe on The Truth on NTA Abeokuta Channel 12. Jesus is Lord.
NTA Television College refills JOS, a media hub with the pedigree of training professionals and non-professionals in the field of broadcasting and beyond, invites aspiring broadcasters to register for our short courses for the second quarter of 2026. From 13th April to 10th July 2026, the training will commence as follows. New technologies, optic fiber, IP technologies, automation storage management, and wireless technology. Foundation understanding of tax reform and practical application of reform strategies. Intermediate presentation techniques. Administration, a frontier of organizational success. Basic camera operation, audio engineering operation and maintenance, digital satellite, microwave and RF technologies, AI marketing, intermediate drama techniques. These
Good evening, and you're welcome to this week's edition of Weekend Delight on NTA Abeokuta. My name is Lekon Agbonde. Today we have lineups of very interesting packages for your delight this weekend. Before we proceed, let's go on this short break. We'll come back for the rest of the business. Welcome you back as we proceed on the program this evening. The All Progressives Congress APC consensus governorship candidate in Ogun State, Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola, has unveiled his running mate ahead of the forthcoming general election. She is Alhaja Kudirat Abeokuta Balogun, a seasoned accountant from the private sector. Speaking at the unveiling ceremony, Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun and the APC consensus governorship candidate Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola expressed appreciation to party members for their support throughout the selection process. They also expressed confidence in the competence and experience and capacity of the deputy governorship candidate to contribute meaningfully to the continued development of Ogun State. In her remarks, Alhaja Kudirat Abeokuta Balogun thanked the party leadership and members for the confidence reposed in her. She pledged not to disappoint the party and the people of Ogun State, assuring of her commitment to accountability, transparency, and dedicated service in advancing the mission of taking the state to greater heights. Blood is a living substance and a vital essence of humanity. Yet, health practitioners say support for voluntary donation is declining. As World marks Blood Donor Day today, medical practitioners are urging youths to donate and meet the needs for transfusion patients. Kelechi Okafta reports that this year's theme is One Drop of Humanity, Give Blood Saves Lives.
Safe blood, safe products, and trained transfusion professionals remain at the heart of healthcare. They save millions of lives each year and give patients with chronic conditions a chance at a normal life.
Let me say, in a man, your blood is up to 100 and you are encouraged to donate blood to someone to relieve you from that pain and also to save life too.
That's why the World Health Organization marks June 14 every year as World Blood Donor Day. It is a day to raise awareness about safe blood and to thank voluntary donors whose gifts save people facing life-threatening emergencies. For 2026, the campaign is urging young people to step forward. The message is simple: your donation can be someone's lifeline.
There are so many people in the hospital that don't have money to pay for the blood transfusion, but through your sacrifice, it will go a long way. Please help us with this work.
For these respondents, blood donation isn't just medical. It's about giving someone back their future.
I have once for a friend. He needed the blood and I was available then. So it's a good thing when you have to do something for somebody you appreciate.
I haven't actually donated blood, but yes, blood transfusion is very, very necessary. In a case where it is required, I think it should be paid attention to immediately.
Established in 2004, World Blood Donor Day is a reminder that voluntary donations is more than medicine, it's solidarity in action. In Aba, Kelechi Okafta, NTA News.
A 41-year-old Brazil-based businessman has been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency for importing shirts and towels impregnated with 6.10 kilograms of liquid cocaine from the South American country into Nigeria. Salwa Khalil Ibrahim reports that in a separate operation within the week in review, NDLEA also intercepted another group of persons with disabilities in connection with drug trafficking.
A Brazil-based businessman was arrested at Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos, on arrival from Brazil via Addis Ababa with 14 shirts and towels soaked in 6.10 kilograms of liquid cocaine. The suspect, who claimed he has lived in Brazil for over 14 years, running an African restaurant, said he was in Nigeria to visit his wife and buy foodstuff in bulk for his business. In other operations this week, NDLEA operatives arrested a 60-year-old woman in Abia with 1.8 kilograms of skunk and a 28-year-old man in Rivers with 400 grams of skunk, 5 grams of methamphetamine, 100 grams of tramadol, 5 grams of Srinol, and 18 grams of diazepam. In Delta State, a 36-year-old suspect was arrested at Aniocha South with 5 gas cylinders concealing 2.8 kilograms of loud, a strong strain of cannabis. 2 notorious dealers were also arrested at Kasuan Katako, Gombe, with 3 blocks of skunk weighing 2.738 kilograms. In Taraba State, NDLEA officers raided a warehouse at Mahula village, Bali local government area, and recovered 63 jumbo bags of cannabis sativa weighing 1,121.5 kilograms. In Abuja, operatives on patrol along the Gwagwalada Expressway seized 30,400 tramadol pills, 750 pragabalin pills, 200 MDMA pills, and 592 bottles of codeine syrup from a suspect. In Abuja, Sadwakalo Ibrahim, NTA News.
From military service to democratic leadership, General Abdulsalami Abubakar remains one of the key figures in Nigeria's political history. As he marks his 84th birthday, leaders from across Africa have gathered to celebrate his contributions to peace, democracy, and nation building. Vivian Isiadiefe reports.
Political leaders, diplomats, and distinguished guests assembled to honor a man many credit with guiding Nigeria through one of the most important transitions in its history. For those in attendance, the celebration was not only about age, but also about a legacy of service and commitment to democratic governance.
He has always exemplified himself as the father, not just to us, but to the nation.
We need to create, even where there are none, but we have some heroes that Nigerians and role models that Nigerians and our children can try to copy.
He's a statesman of repute, and he has incredible quality in terms of human capacity and his ability to be fair to all and sundry.
A major highlight of the event was the unveiling of 3 books on the life and public service of General Abdulsalami Abubakar, published under the theme Legacy of a Statesman. The books examine his military career, leadership journey, and contributions to peace and democracy. The former head of state expressed appreciation for the recognition, reiterated his hope for a united, stable, and prosperous Nigeria. Guests at the event described him as a leader whose calm disposition and commitment to national interest continue to inspire generations.
It's also an occasion to recollect and celebrate our good fortune as Africans in continuous construction of our continent's political culture and institutions.
Growing up to see how he resolves matters has really helped me, and he's taught me how to be patient. Patience and perseverance always helps you get through what you have to get through.
For many, the celebration was also an opportunity to reflect on a legacy that extends beyond public office and remains closely tied to Nigeria's democracy journey. Vivian Jumebi, Ezadifi, NTA News.
For the latest stories making headlines in the world of sports, let's join Suleiman Musa for Sports Updates.
Nigeria's high jump star Temitope Adesina has captured her first NCAA outdoor high jump title after clearing 1.96 meters at the championships in Eugene, Oregon, United States of America. Adesina and her closest rival, Rose Yebua, both successfully scaled 1.96 meters, but the Nigerian emerged champion on countback after a flawless performance clearing every height on her first attempt. The triumph marks Adesina's maiden NCAA outdoor crown and adds to the NCAA indoor titles she won in 2025 and 2026, further cementing her status as one of the leading high jumpers in collegiate athletics. Elsewhere, Nkwagu military cantonments have emerged champions of the football event at the 2026 Interclub Sports Tournament held in Abakaliki. Ijoma Peter Nwante reports that the colorful closing ceremony, which featured football, volleyball, and badminton competitions, attracted participants, sport enthusiasts, and dignitaries who witnessed the football final between Nkwagu Cantonment and AE Futa. After a keenly contested encounter, Nkwagu Cantonment secured a hard-fought 1-0 victory to lift the trophy and emerge champions.
For those that won today, also know that you could also lose tomorrow. So the essence is to create friendship, to enhance or promote civil military cooperation.
Elated, we won 4 gold medals and 1 silver. We actually spelled NSCDC.
And finally, 5-time world champions Brazil opened their 2026 FIFA World Cup campaign with a 1-1 draw against Morocco. Morocco stunned the South Africans by taking the lead in the 21st minute before the Selecao responded through a brilliant individual effort by Vinicius Jr. to level the score before halftime. The result marks the first time Brazil have been held to a draw in a World Cup opening match by a non-European side. In other matches played on Sunday, Scotland edged World Cup debutants Haiti 1-0, while Australia recorded an impressive 2-0 victory over Turkey. For Sport Update, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
It's time for some commercial break. We'll come back after that.
Sona Plastics, customers' needs are our priority. We give you all the attention you need. With us, our customers are king. Located at kilometer 40, Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, Ijoko, Ogun State. Sona Plastics Limited. We're just a phone call away. Contact us 3080-2783-5332. You can reach us through any of our lines and social media handles. Sona Plastics Limited. Come, let us treat you like a king.
No worries, I'll go make her.
You can use money point.
Of course now, they use money points.
Confirm.
Money point made for your progress.
Welcome to the world of classical packaging. At Shanghai, our safe and hygiene dustbin ranging from the small closet bin sizes to large rollable industrial and community bin sizes. Decked with perfect functioning pedals, our paint containers are carefully prepared for their global journey, always prioritizing your safety every step of the way. Our array of various Tampa event plastic paint containers are the industry's #1, making them the most sought after choice. Proudly Nigeria.
Sona Maltings Limited presents glucose syrup. Glucose syrup extracted from locally sourced sodium and corn into a liquefied sugar of natural origin. Sona Maltings glucose syrup is gluten-free and tastes yummy. That's why it is companies as a sweetener, thickener, and moisture-retaining agent. As it doesn't crystallize, it is used in production of candy, beer, fondant, and certain canned food, and pre-made baked goods like biscuit and cookies. Sona Maltings glucose syrup is made by Sona Maltings Limited. Sona Maltings glucose syrup, king in liquefied sugar.
Welcome back, and we thank you for staying tuned. The feature took center stage in Yenagoa as students gathered for the grand finale of the 9th NTA Science Quiz competition powered by NCDMB. The initiative reflects NTA's vision of promoting excellence and the NCDMB's mandate of building capacity through education. At the end of the contest, outstanding students are rewarded for brilliant performance in science. Details in this package.
Option C. C3.
For these young students, science is no longer just another subject. It is a doorway to opportunity, innovation, and a better future. That vision took center stage at the grand finale and prize-giving ceremony of the 9th edition of the NCDMB-sponsored NTA Annual Science Quiz Competition, featuring both public and private secondary schools across Bayelsa State. What began about 10 years ago as a simple television program to promote science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM has grown into a highly competitive academic platform, one that now attracts the brightest students from across the state, all eager to test their knowledge and push their limits.
The competition has grown to become more and more dynamic.
At the heart of it all is the Nigerian Television Authority educational program and the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, NCDMB, whose intervention reflects its mandate of building local capacity through education, skills development, and human capital growth.
Most students these days don't reach, but because at the end of the day, that the Nigerian Content Development Monitoring Board will give them something. So that will really spur them.
For 10 years, we found this event to be mutually beneficial. From this event, we're able to create a pipeline of young ones who are interested in oil and gas industry and linkage sectors.
The payoff for this program, Grab a Star, Reach for the Sky, is discovering a new breed of scientists.
After 5 intense rounds of competition involving 32 secondary schools across Bayelsa State, winners eventually emerged. Kayama Grammar School, Kayama, took the top spot, with SS3 students Oja Emmanuel Chenaza and Nelson Tawila leading the charge. Federal Government Girls College in Miringi came second, while Apex Academy finished third place.
When this competition came up and I had the prize, I took it upon myself as I will do everything within my power to get the prize.
I read my book, I bought my night candles for this competition, and I would say a big thank you. They have tried for students that are doing well in the sciences.
Beyond the applause and excitement, the rewards were meaningful. High-tech laptops for the students and laboratory equipment for their schools. As the 9th edition of the NCDMB-sponsored NTA Science Quiz Competition wraps up, the message is clear. Invest